Hi everyone, welcome to Bricks and Bytes. Today we're going to be talking about big things and small things. So grab your Lego.
And let's go.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Bricks and Bytes. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ben.
And today, like I said, we're talking about big things and small things. And we've got Warrawong Wildlife Sanctuary to talk to us.
Some very cute little animals to show us.
Yeah, some critters. And then Ben is going to take us through...
I'm going to be looking at making your Lego builds bigger by using some parts you may not have thought of before.
Interesting, mysterious. And I'm going to show you guys an app that shows you some really, really, really tiny critters and how you can bring them into your house with not so much mess. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, but first off, we have our 5-minute frenzy.
Yep. It's the part of the show where we get to build something out of Lego. It's our fun time. But we don't know what we're going to build, and we've just got a random assortment of Lego, so we're not sure what it is. If you got your Lego at home, you can join in as well. We're going to have just 5 minutes to do so. So let's
pick from the cup.
Okay, we have the cup. We don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, okay.
Ooh, it's a good one.
It's a monster. We have
A
to build
monster.
a monster. Okay, so we've got
Interesting.
5 minutes to
All right,
build a monster. If you've got your Lego at home, you can jump
grab
in.
your Lego. You don't need much, grab whatever you've got. All right, ready, set, and 5 minutes on the clock.
Okay, 5 minutes on the clock.
A monster.
Monster.
Well, I saw a big giant eye over here, so I'm going straight in with that.
That's
what I want.
I'm going to use this fence. Let's see what we can do with this fence.
Fence for a monster.
Fence for a monster.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. I've got my eye. That's about it. Can I just have an eye?
It could be a one-eyed monster.
Interesting. This is going to have to be really big, or it's just a really big eye. Oh, Ben's building so fast, guys.
Right,
It's making me stressed.
I've got a plan this week.
Ben is ready.
It's not
He's
an
taken
emotion.
off running.
It's not an emotion. So,
Yeah, let us know how you guys go with your build, and also how you went last week building an emotion.
I would love to know how you
That was crazy. Alright, I'm just putting things together. I really don't have a plan. I'm just... Does anyone ever stress build? Because that's what's happening. They're just, things need to be created, and that's a bit crazy. Alright. Interesting.
What is the scariest monster you can think of? Have you ever watched a movie and thought, wow, this is a scary monster?
I don't know. All I think of when I think of movies and monsters is Monsters, Inc. And they're not very scary.
They're not scary at all.
They're the best monsters.
When I was little, we went to the drive-in.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys been to the drive-in before? Anyway.
If you haven't, go immediately.
We went to the drive-in and we saw a movie called The Never-Ending Story.
Oh, yeah.
And there was this giant rock spider, and they eat rocks, and they're really friendly. But as a child, I was terrified.
Friendly?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're friendly. I think I'd be scared.
Yeah, that would be... I was scared.
The good thing about a monster is you can do whatever you want.
It really could be anything.
Monsters are just... Oh, there's another eye. Ben, did you want an eye?
Yeah.
I'll share.
Can I have an eye, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, a big eye.
Big eye. Oh, I've got some teeth. Yes.
I'm stalled. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm very stressed.
Where am I?
Alright.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's gonna have to somehow come together.
How much time?
I like this. We're halfway.
Ooh, okay.
At the halfway mark.
Okay.
Alright, I need...
I'm finding the parts,
This
but they're all just they're facing the wrong direction. You know, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it can be a struggle. I'm building sideways, which is not how you're meant to build all the time, but I've embraced it.
The opposite direction.
Yeah, mix it up. Challenge yourself. Right? That's what happens when you stress build.
Just choose to build something you've never built before.
Yeah.
Why
Alright.
can I not fire up? The part that I need is holding other iPads. So
Oh.
just like that's a
Yeah, that's not helpful. Alright, I need...
Look at this. Look at this. There's a. I couldn't get it on. There's a piece. There's an eyeball stuck inside the bottom of this part. Okay, there you go.
Oh my gosh, I feel so stressed. Ben built too quickly and now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you need one of those. Is that what you need?
Not anymore.
Oh, alright. Ben may do with pad. Right, I'm going to take this.
Do this eye because. How much
Alright,
time have we got?
We've got almost just over a minute
okay.
left.
Because
Alright.
I'm running out of to finish my sentences. I'm running out of time.
Alright. I'm going to make this a leg. Oh my god. Never built so fast in my life.
Okay. Alright. Let's finish
How are you guys going? Let us know in the comments.
I feel like I need a body for this guy as well. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Okay, let's
Really?
let's put that aside and work on
How do you...
How much time?
Not enough. Essentially. It's the frantic end where you break everything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how much time have we got now?
15 seconds.
Oh no! I don't have
Oh my
arms.
god.
Arms.
Alright, I need a different hand. I don't want that to be in the hand. Yeah, this can be a hand. My hands are shaking. I'm moving so fast. And 1 second.
Time is up. Alright.
Alright.
Oh gosh. Alright, Emma, do you want to go to you first? Let's
Sure.
see. Oh, yours is... Okay,
Here's my
I like
monster.
that. I like that.
He is like a monster that lives on a rubbish dump, so he's got like a wheel for a leg.
That's a cool story.
This is going to be, I imagined this as a wing over here.
Yep.
And he's got his teeth and his one eye.
I like it.
Him sideways. He's a bit of a mess. Oh, there we go. That's my little guy.
Very nice. Okay. Here is mine.
Oh, he's very cute.
So I use the fence as teeth, and he's got little legs and little arms and nostrils.
Yours is more sturdy. Mine's gonna fall over.
I do like the big eye of yours though. Okay.
Yours also has a big eye.
All right. Let us know whose you like better. Do you like Emma's little wheelie one, or mine with the fence teeth?
Mine does his real teeth.
So fun.
Well, that was fun. I liked that challenge.
Remember, don't forget to pop your photos on our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/bricks and bytes. We'd love to see what you bake and your monster. Let's see what your monster looks like. All right, well, next up we have Keeper Claire and Keeper Laura from Warrawong Wildlife Sanctuary. They have a little critter that they are going to show us.
It's very cute. Be prepared.
So cute. So, yeah, get ready for the cuteness.
Thanks, Ben. And hi to the Bricks and Bytes crew. I'm Keeper Claire.
And I'm Keeper Laura.
And we're here from Warrawong Wildlife Sanctuary.
You'll be spending the next couple of minutes with us getting to know all about some of our native Australian animals.
Now, it looks pretty cold today, but spring is on its way. And what does that mean, Keeper Laura?
Well, I don't know about you, Claire, but I think it means lots of cute baby animals. Have you ever seen an emu egg before? If you haven't, they might look a little bit different to what you'd expect. For a start, they are huge, which is maybe not so much a surprise given the size of the mother emu. They're also this gorgeous dark bluey green colour, and they can weigh from 450 to 650 grams. To put that into perspective, one emu egg is big enough to make an omelette that could feed 4 to 6 human adults.
I'm here with Sparkles the emu, and let me tell you, he's going to be the best dad in the world. Something you might not know about emus is
that, the father is the one that sits on the eggs. So Sparkle's wife, Shiny, laid the eggs, and then she's gone off to enjoy her life, while he has spent about 8 weeks sitting on these eggs, not eating, not drinking, not even pooping, waiting for them to hatch. He gets up, he turns them over so they get nice and warm all over, and it's really paid off, hasn't it, Sparkles? Because you have some beautiful little babies who we're going to meet right now. Here we have the finished product, 2 beautiful little emu chicks. I have Maddie here on my left and Yoko on my right. Now these guys hatched a few days ago. They've been growing quickly. They're learning how to peck. Very interested in food at the moment. And as you can see, they're stripy. So when they do hatch on the forest floor, where Dad likes to sit on the eggs, they blend in with the light and the shadows on the ground there.
Now, just like human babies, emu chicks learn through play and trying out new things. Here we can see that they're pecking at leaves, figuring out what's food and what isn't. Now, it's really important for emu chicks to be exposed to things that might scare them in the future. These 2 are going to become part of our ambassador team, and we've left the rest with Dad. So they need to get used to spending a lot of time around humans.
So guys, 1 week has passed. Let's check in on Sparkles and his new little emu chick.
These little chicks have so much to learn about the world around them. They're going to hang around Dad until they're about 18 months old. After that, they can go and make their own way in the world and even have chicks of their own.
I see 2 little emu chicks here. Makes me feel so emotional.
I find them amusing.
And what about our little emu chicks, Maddie and Yoko? Well, they're growing up big and strong and learning how to be excellent ambassador animals to teach future generations about the importance of conservation. And boy, can they run! And if you think she's fast now, wait till she grows up. These guys can run about 50 kilometers per hour, which is faster than any human. About as fast as your car on the drive to school. When she's not napping under her special lights, little Maddie has a very busy lifestyle these days. Enjoying some sunshine on the deck with new friends. And even spending some quality time with champagne. What do you reckon, Maddie? I think it's been a pretty good day. She'd give us 2 thumbs up if she had them on her tiny, tiny little wings.
Well, that's it from us here at Warrawong. We hope to see you guys soon, maybe in spring, with even more little baby animals for you to meet.
Ducklings, joeys, and if we're super lucky, we might even get a baby platypus or a puggle.
Back to you, Ben.
Thank you so much, Keeper Claire and Keeper Laura. That was so cute.
Such a cute animal.
I love it. I'd never seen baby emus before, and they're not as scary as the adult emus.
No, not at all. They were, they looked very, fragile
very
and
sweet.
nice.
Yeah.
Not like scary emus.
They're much better. All right, well, next, Ben's going to show us his really cool Lego build for this week.
Okay, well now it's time to have a look at our Lego Creator Challenge this week, and the challenge is about going big. So, if you've ever...
A monster fell over.
If you've ever wanted to build something big, like you might have seen, some of the large builds they do for Lego Masters or some of the displays, where they're like these massive displays, you're like, oh, how many parts would you need for that?
Super impressive.
Yeah, but imagine all the parts you need in the middle. So let's say you build a mountain, you'd have to have so many parts inside and keep building them. Now, there is a secret. and I'm going to show you what that secret is. So if you've ever built something and want to build something bigger and you're like, I don't have enough parts, maybe you can do this. So I'm going to switch over to my hands. You better see what's happening over here. All right, so I have built a little castle, and I want to put this on top of a hill, okay? But to build a hill like that big, I would need to build lots of little parts, build it all up, and I don't have that many parts. So what am I going to do? I'm going to use this. So this isn't Lego at all. Well, this is Duplo. So you might have some Duplo from when you were little, but did you know that Duplo works with Lego bricks? So a couple of things you should note. So one is that one Duplo brick, standard brick, is the same height as 2 Lego bricks. What's cool about this is that you can see underneath the Lego brick, you've got this space where you would normally put the studs. That fits perfectly on top of Duplo. Look at that. So what's great is that you can now build on top of Lego. Now you might have these like Duplo plates like this. That is the same height as one Duplo brick. So let's have a look at how we could use this in a real setting. So what I've got here is a little display. So you can see here the clutch power on the Duplo is pretty good. So it's holding onto that Lego base plate really well. Just clicking it in, fits nice and snug. And you can see I've got a little plate here, or a little base now that I've made. So then I've got a whole bunch of other Duplo bricks. Can you imagine how many Lego bricks I would need to use to build something this big? Well, I only need a handful of Duplo bricks. So I'm going to pop that on top. And then I've got a layer of Lego bricks on top. Okay, that just makes sure I can connect any other Lego on top of it. Now it has to be bricks, it can't be plates because it has to fit inside nicely. So here we go, here's our Duplo build. I'm going to build this up a little bit. So I've got some other parts that I prepared earlier. So I've got one Duplo part with some bits on top, another Duplo part with some Lego on top. Now I've got like a little staircase going up to the top of our mountain, and we're going to put our castle right on top. There we go. Whoa, so we have our castle on top of our Duplo. Now, if you want to pretend like that it's not Duplo, if you want to hide it, you could build like a little module that hides a little bit. So I've got like the side of a mountain like that. You could build like a little forest like we've got on the side here. But now we have a little micro scale castle on top of a big hill, and we didn't have to use heaps of parts to do it.
I'm impressed.
Pretty cool.
That's very clever.
So hopefully, like, if you've got Lego at home, hopefully you've kept your Duplo from when maybe you were younger.
Yeah.
And
That's
you can
really cool.
Use it with your Lego. You can build big.
Yeah. Build big, go nuts. It'll be crazy.
I'm talking about big things.
Yes.
You are going to make something very small.
I am.
Pretty big. So I'm going to
Yes.
hand over to you, Emma. What are you going to be talking about?
So I have an app today for you guys that uses augmented reality, which we all love very, very much. It's lots of fun. And it uses it to look at tiny, tiny little micro critters and make them huge. So it's called Micro Monsters. And I'm going to show you guys how to use it.
Yeah, so this comes with a book.
Yes, thank you, Ben. You do need the book. So at the library, we have these books. You can order them in, or you can just come on in and hope it's there. But you can always check online as well. And this book has little things inside of it that connect to the iPad app and will let you grow some really, really big critters.
So cool. So you've got all the details about the critters that are going to grow.
You can learn a whole lot of stuff, and then you can see them in action, which you'd usually need a microscope for, but using AR and the joys of technology, you can actually do it all on your own with your iPad, your iPhone, your Android device, whatever, and the book.
Okay, let's
jump in. Let's have a look on the iPad. So let's open up the app. Here we go. Waiting for it to load. It's a really, really simple, easy to use app, but AR can be a little bit glitchy and tricky sometimes. You just got to be patient. So I'm going to click activate AR, and then that'll give us our augmented reality camera. So here's the book, and I'll flick through, and you can see there's this little symbol, and the iPad camera picks up on that and brings our little critter there. And when I click the microscope, he grows really big. So we've got a giant flea on the table, which is disgusting in my opinion. But you can use the little joystick on the side, or you can make it grow a little too big maybe. But you can also, each of the critters has their own little animation. So fleas, you learn about in the book, they can jump really, really, really high and really fast. So this is actually really slowed down as he comes back down to earth. And yes, that's our little flea that we can run around the table. You could make it crawl on your sibling or your parent. That would be disgusting. But let's have a look at what else we've got in here. So you can flick through, let's have a look at bed bugs. If we click the little settings at the top and then the refresh button, it'll let us get our new critter. And then here we go. Now he's big and creepy. And so I'm actually going to see if I can pick this dude up, get him to walk onto my hand, which even though it's not real and you can't feel him on your hand, you can kind of feel it, like it's disgusting. It still grosses you out a whole lot. But there we go, we've got him crawling all over my hand. And then this guy, if we hit the play button, his thing is to bite you. Have you ever heard, don't let the bed bugs bite? There we go. And he's bitten my hand. He's a bit of a mean little bed bug. But there we go, he's crawling around. It's pretty cool, the kind of things you can do. Flick him away, don't want that anymore. And there we go. So there's heaps more in here. There's a krill as well, which is really, really different. So we're hitting the refresh button, waiting for it to bring it to life. It can take a second. And there we go, there's our krill. We'll hit the microscope, make him big. And krill move really weird. They're quite squirmy. But this guy is a little bit translucent, which is kind of cool. But then if you hit the play button on the other side, which I'll show you, you can actually put him underwater and see what he would look like in the water. Here we go. Now it's as if we're underwater and we're swimming around. So there's all kinds of really cool micro monsters that you can see with this app. And you can just fully explore them, learn about them in the book, and then actually play with them in real life, or augmented reality life, I suppose. But it's a pretty cool app. It's very easy to use. You can take pictures of your critters crawling up someone's arm or anything like that. You can be playing it and tell your brother they've got a flea on them. You put it on your dog.
It's a whole different way to experience
cool.
books, isn't it?
And there's a whole bunch of different books. So there's this one that's about micro monsters and critters, but there's one about predators, there's one about extinct animals. There's a whole bunch. So you can just check it out on the library's app. Come into the library, come see us.
Yeah.
Chat to us about
We can
these
put it on
cool
hold
books.
for you if someone else has got it, or you want to get it from another library, we can put it on hold and get it delivered here as well for you. So
yes, it's pretty cool, the things that people do with books and iPads. And yeah.
Nice one, Emma.
There we go.
Great app. Okay, well, it's been a really good week. We've what have we done? We've spoken to Keeper Claire and Keeper Laura, and they showed us their super cute emu and told us some emu facts. We had to play with Duplo and Lego together. Make sure you keep your Duplo. Don't get rid of it, because it makes your Lego bigger.
Yes.
And we got to play with a bed bug.
Yes. I got bitten by one.
Yeah. And it had like a little red mark on your hand as well.
Yeah, it's pretty clever.
Oh.
It honestly, you guys, when you try it, get it to crawl over you and you feel like you can feel it. It's disgusting. Still get shivers.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Yes.
See you
then.